So why do I say we do value engineering? Because when you have options, once you more or less know what you want to build, because this is a preliminary design. At this point in time, if you say that we've already stick to one design, that's fine. But some client will still get you to try to come up with cheaper ones, kind of come up with a better one. They may have something that they like. So this is a time that you still have to modify before you go any further. Okay, so this preliminary scope investment usually we tie in with preliminary design. Okay, and in preliminary design you also will design the um, you know um, where is it from, which point to which point. You need to design how many houses, what would the houses look like more or less. It is like a how do I put it, like the idea with a lot of components already. Okay, so we call it a scope statement. And in fact, a lot of descriptions are here, a lot of things, the requirements, the constraints, the boundary, the deliverables are all stated here. So imagine you've come to this stage, more or less it's like what the project is going to be all about already. And it's just waiting for a go ahead with the client. So the client, like I said, may ask you to come up with a better design, and this is the point that you can actually do your value engineering. If you don't want to do your value engineering, you still can delay this bit, but then it is good to do it earlier so that you can see whether you can reduce some of the items in terms of the mechanical parts, or in terms of buying a high performance part, but save out on operation later, and improve on efficiency. Do you want to do it with 3 pumps, or do you want to do it with 1 pumps? So there is a bit of difference here and there. So this is a time that you want to study whether if you change any component of your idea, would it actually make it better value. Better value will usually be cheaper cost and higher quality, better performance, or same cost, higher performance, or same performance, lower cost. So this is a balance. Value engineering is a uh, balance between two um, uh, cost and cost and quality. It's about better performance with a lower cost, or same cost, or lower cost but same performance at least, and no lower performance. And this is the part that you tinker with. If you do it at this point in time, you definitely can, because at this point in time, preliminary study, you do have some dimension already, and you can change some dimensions, you can add in some all the major parts of things are here already. So if you do your value engineering towards the final design, at the end of the final designs, some people may not like it because they felt like I've put in so much of detail. If I finish design, then later on I change one component, the rest of the other components also have to follow suit and change. So it becomes a lot of work to do the changes. So you either do it now at the end of your preliminary design study, or beginning part of your final design studies before you proceed with the final designs. That would be what my suggestion would be. So we talk about value engineering in a lot more detail when I see you. Life cycle, I will talk about it in more detail when I see you. So I still owe you life cycle costing. I will post up some notes on life cycle costing, and I will post up some notes, but it wouldn't be it wouldn't be a lot of you probably need explanation. And value engineering, I'll post some notes on value engineering in the topic 9 sections. But like I said, the recording bit, we may not be able to do it unless it's absolutely necessary. Then I will supplement that with the recording, unless we have a MCO that is going to last until end of May or something. Then I would have to do that, otherwise you probably run into trouble. Okay, so anyway, I owe you that two things. So at the end of the day is the work, the actual content, what kind of performance, so all the requirements that is needed. So you're basically defining the scope of work already. So the scope of work is all defined here with the constraints and the components and all that. So this is the part that you move in before you do your final design. So are we clear on that?